waste dumping. The National Assembly approves creation of new state for Southeast region. On the foreign scene, India, China resume direct flights as bilateral ties improve. And then sport, Rivers United secured sport at CAF Championship League group stage. Now the details. I am Sarah Adesanya. The Lagos State government has warned resident against the dumping of waste on road median, saying anyone caught will face the wrath of the law. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Binga Omotosho, gave the warning while reacting to questions on indiscriminate dumping of refuse across the state in Alausa, Ikeja. Omotosho frowned at the attitude of some residents who bring their waste to dump on the road in a bid to avoid paying PSP for evacuation. According to him, attitudinal change is key on the part of residents to complement government's efforts in ensuring a cleaner environment.
That you are seeing, I will insist, there are things that are caused by what I call the human element. Why will people pack refuse from their homes and then they just go and drop it on the road? Why is it that every home should not have refuse bins where people can just put their refuse and then the PSP people will come around?
While acknowledging the lackadaisical attitude of some PSP operators, the commissioner warned that those found wanting will also be sanctioned. The Lagos State government has reiterated its unwavering commitment to the fight against cancer and promotion of preventive health care for women and families across the state. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijake Sanwo-Olu, stated this during the Lagos Pink Alliance Mega Outreach organized by the Nigerian Cancer Society, Lagos State Chapter. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu, who was represented at the event by a member of council, Edith Egube, described the outreach as an inspiring and impactful initiative that aligns with Lagos State's agenda to ensure accessible and equitable healthcare for all residents. She commended the Nigerian Cancer Society for sustaining awareness on breast cancer and for creating a strong collaborative platform that brings together stakeholders from the government, the private sector, health institutions, and advocacy groups.
Stepping champion causes that touch the lives of women and families, including the fight against cancer, gender-based violence, and drug abuse awareness. The approach has always been anchored on education, empowerment, and empathy, because we believe that knowledge saves lives and supports gives us all hope.
Earlier in her welcome address, the chairman of the Nigerian Cancer Society, Lagos State Chapter, and founder of Atinuke Cancer Foundation, Tinu Lawal, said the Lagos Pink Alliance is expected to serve as a unifying force for all cancer advocates in the state, promoting collaboration, public education, and research towards a cancer-free Lagos. What Lawal reinforced the importance of early detection as the key to survival, while urging Lagosians to visit recognized cancer centers for screening and treatment.
Decided to have an alliance whereby all of the advocates, all stakeholders come together and pass the message against cancer. We have themed it One Lagos, One Voice, One Fight against cancer. And we are really going to fight cancer. We are ready to create a cancer-free future in Lagos State and in Nigeria generally, if possible, all over the world.
Also speaking, the President, Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian Cancer Society, Abidemi Omonisi, underscored the importance of continuous awareness and vigilance, adding that cancer is not a death sentence, but a battle that can be won with faith, timely care, and strong support systems. And now to the rest of the stories. The Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives on Constitution Review has unanimously approved the creation of an additional state in the Southeast Geopolitical Zone, increasing the region's total to 6. The decision was reached during a 2-day retreat in Lagos, where the committee reviewed 55 proposals for state creation across the country. Currently, the Southeast has 5 states, which is fewer than the 6 or 7 that make up other geopolitical zones. The session, chaired by the Deputy Senate President Barao Jibrin and co-chaired by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, deliberated extensively on the matter. Kalu, among other many lawmakers who had consistently championed the demand for an additional state for the region, reiterated that the request was anchored on principles of equity, justice, and fairness. The Nigeria Customs Service, Tinkan Island Port Command, has intercepted 2 containers laden with imported motor vehicles used to conceal large quantities of illicit drugs, valued at over 5.3 billion naira. Customs Area Controller Frank Onyeka, who made this known during a press briefing held at the command's headquarters, described the operation as a demonstration of the service's unrelenting commitment to border security and trade compliance. According to Onyeka, the first container originated from Montreal, Canada, and was intercepted on September 4, following credible intelligence and coordinated enforcement. It said the second container was seized on October 24 after actionable intelligence led to its inspection. Onyeka urged genuine importers and exporters to strictly adhere to trade regulations and ensure accurate declarations in all documentation. Meanwhile, in line with interagency collaboration protocols, the seized drugs have been handed over to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, for further investigation and prosecution. Receiving the seized items on behalf of the NDLEA, Commander of Narcotics, Tinkan Strategic Command, Daniel Onyishi, commended the Nigeria Customs Service for its vigilance and professionalism. And now in foreign news, India and China have resumed direct flights after a 5-year suspension, a move important both for trade and a symbolic step as Asia's giants cautiously rebuild relations. The neighbors remain strategic rivals competing for regional influence, but ties have eased gradually since a deadly Himalayan border clash in 2020. India's government said the resumption of flights will boost people-to-people contact and aid the gradual normalization of bilateral changes. Warming relations with Beijing come as India's ties with key trade partners, Washington, struggle following United States President Donald Trump's order to impose 50% tariffs. And now in sport, Rivers United has sealed a historic qualification for the CAF Championships League group stage after overturning a first-leg deficit to defeat Mozambique's Black Bulls 3-1 at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium, Unuyo, Akwa Ibom State. The victory makes Rivers United the first Nigeria Premier League side to reach the group stage of a continent's Premier League competition since Lobby Stars achieved the feat in the 2018-2019 season. The breakthrough came in the 15th minute when Wasiu Falulu put Rivers United ahead with a composed finish to level the aggregate score. Rivers United will discover its group stage opponent when the draw is held on November 3 in Johannesburg, South Africa. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on my Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Solo administration empowered 600 women with ingenious business ideas to the tune of 4 billion naira through the Lagos State Employment Fund LSETFW initiative to empower Lagosians? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has warned residents against dumping of waste on road median, saying anyone caught will face the wrath of the law. The Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives on Constitution Review has unanimously approved the creation of an additional state in the Southeast geopolitical zone, increasing the region's total to 6. We also told you that India and China have resumed direct flight after a 5-year suspension, a move important for both trade and a symbolic step as Asia's giants cautiously rebuild relations. And in sport, Rivers United has sealed a historic qualification for the CAF Champions League group stage after overturning a first-leg deficit to defeat Mozambique's Black Bulls 3-1 at the Godswill Okpabio Stadium in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowokoroku. I am Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and good afternoon, Lagos.